instead of the wrong outcome. Like all of these people are living out here every day. What are you living? You're living something that's wrong. You're living something that should have never even happened. You know? People who've been brainwashing and doing things and setting people's lives up. And a man-made system that's just using people to be a man-made system because it's not an actual living being. It's a creation of man. So therefore it needs human beings to be, you know, if it wasn't for human beings, the man-made system would not exist. So therefore it needs human beings to exist. You know what I'm saying? So what needs to be done is you need to correct your man-made system and being alive as a human being. You know, you got it all messed up, this man-made system, and the people who made this stuff got it all messed up, and they messed it all up on purpose. You know, because they're hateful people, and they got some kind of hateful agenda, and they don't want things to work out for people, you know? Maybe they just wanted it to work out for them, and they didn't want it to work out for anyone else. You know, they're crazy. That's crazy people for you. You know, that's a crazy person. A person who wants things to work out for them, but don't want things to work out for anyone else. You know, that's a crazy person. That's not how we are. We're not like that. And that kind of thinking and that kind of behavior is what is a big problem in all of these people's lives. And then in the very person who's living it and doing it, they're also a problem in their own life. Because that's not how it is, y'all. But this is how these people have been brainwashed and told and taught since they've been born. So this is what they think that is real life. So when their thinking gets going and all of this and do, you know, that's basically all it is. And these people don't care about you, and they don't want anything else from you except for maybe drugs or sex. You know, these people see me or see someone else, what do they think about? They're either thinking about having sex with you or drugs or something like that. You know? They're not thinking about anything other than some fucking themselves being pleased. Especially if they haven't been pleased. You know, if they haven't been pleased, and I'll tell you, I can see a lot of these people out here, and I know that they're not getting pleased. So what are you doing? You know, what are you coming out here trying to look good for people and stuff? For no one? For people that you're not going to have anything to do with? For a programmed, man-made system that you're living the program, and it's basically laughing at you because it's like, ha ha ha, I'm getting you to live this stuff, and everyone else is living it too, and they're just programmed, and you think you're thinking like you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how this stuff really is, y'all. This is a game for them or something. This is like a game that they're just doing to people, to human beings, and you're all getting played every day. You're all getting played. All right, and it's being done to everyone. And the biggest trick is that they just fooled everyone into believing in that they were the ones that it was getting done to, but really it's being done to everyone. So obviously these people, they made it to be, they were smart enough to figure out that it was happening to them, or maybe they let them know, you know, but they never made it past that, you know what I mean? They're still just a slave. There's still things are still happening, even though they know this stuff now. They're still living it, and everyone else is still living it. You know, so that's what you got. You're still living it. You know, you're not living a real life. And there's nothing that you can go off into this man-made system and live a real fucking life. You know, is there anywhere that you can go in this man-made system to live a real life? No. It's all jobs. It's all do what we want you to do. You know, we're trying to protect ourselves, but no. Yeah, I understand if you're trying to protect yourself, but you know, this is way beyond protecting themselves, you know. This is way beyond protecting yourselves anymore. You know, and just ruining people's lives now. This is what it is. Like, they've gotten what they wanted, and now they're just ruining people's lives. That's what they're doing, and they're getting all these people, and they're just filling them up with horniness and happiness, and they're not doing it to them, but they're doing it to all these other people. And then these people who are getting filled up with happiness and horniness and getting sex and all this, you know, they're like, oh, what's your problem? What's wrong with you? You know, this is what the government does. It turns people against each other. Fills people up with negativity. Fills these other people up with horniness and happiness and stuff. You know, it's just out here playing with people's emotions and thoughts. And once they get this shit going, you know, and you're just another slave, you're just going to be brainwashed and manipulated in their man-made system. You know, and you already are. You don't have a brain. You're just out here doing what they told you and what they've taught you. The only thing you've ever done is read books and stuff like that. You've never actually used your brain. You know, if you actually used your brain, then you'd be able to figure this stuff out. And then you wouldn't want to live it. But I tell you, if you think you're one of these smart people, then they're going to fool you into believing that you can be smart and that you can come and still live it. And you know, it's just a game, though. What it is, people, it's just a game to them. It's not going to happen, though. You're not the smarter one. Everything you know has been told to you. You know? It's just a game for these people. And they're getting you to live their thing. It's what I told you, their thing. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? You say hi. There you go. So if they were doing their thing, you know, then they wouldn't be living these people's thing, you know, because they would be doing their thing then. But now it's either they've been born and they're doing this thing and they never gotten out of this, and they're probably never going to. So this is what they live every day, and they just get messed up and this stuff every day, you know. And they keep people scared and brainwashed and manipulated into not getting out of their man-made system because they want to control people. Because they want to use people. They don't want people just out here living a good life for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with these people. How could you not just want people out here living a good life? Because they think that they're going to betray them or something. Oh, you're going to betray us or this or that. You know, dibbity-dabbity-dibbity-boo. Bing, bang, bye, because we're the crazies and we do all the crazy stuff that we do. Well, of course, you know, you need to quit doing all your crazy stuff. You know, you quit doing all your crazy stuff and messing people's lives up. Well, then guess what? You wouldn't have to worry about being betrayed or some crazy stuff like that. You know, especially if you're watching all of these people already and you know all of these people and you know how everything is. You know, it's called management. Like I said, you manage people and you know how things are and you watch people and you do things right. But they're on this path of doing the things that they do and that they've always done. You know, they need to get it done. You don't continue living. You know, you got to get done. So get it done, y'all. Quit being brainwashed by these people. Quit coming out here living like their thing. Because they're just going to mess you up. They're going to mess your life up. Their life is messed up. And they're also just being used. Yeah? So why are you listening to these people anyways? They're just listening to someone else too. They're no one to be listening to.